I'm Janet from Almost Heaven Microfiber, and I'm going to teach you today to clean your RV with water only and good microfiber products. Okay, we're ready. Now I'm going to teach you today, we're going to use water only. You don't need soap because soap takes a lot of water to rinse off. So we're going to use water only. I'm going to start by taking the bugs off, and I'm going to use my green bug mini greenie pad. And I'm going to use water only. Let me stress that to you. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the windshield wet right now with my sprayer. And my sprayer is just a garden sprayer that you can pick up at any garden store. And we will pump it up and we will spray and get the whole coach wet. We want the front. We want everything where the bugs are. We want to get it nice and wet. The next thing I'm going to do is take my bug scrubber and I'm going to dip it in my bucket, get one side wet, dip it in the other side, get the other side wet. I'm going to extend my pole, and I'm 5'5" and I can reach up and over the top here. I am cleaning the bugs off the top with just water. And that's all I'm going to do is just water and scrub those bugs off. Now what happens is when my bug pad gets dirty, I have two choices. I can spray it again with my sprayer and rinse it off, or I can dip it back down in my bucket again and get a little bit more water. And I'm going to again, if I need more, I will go back up to the top. But I've got those bugs off now, so I'm going to scrub them off the windshield with little effort. I'm going to just wash the bugs off with water. And as you can see, the bugs are coming right off. This is so easy. Ladies, even you can do this. Your husbands will be so pleased. All right, now I'm using hard water today, so I want to dry it. There's two things I can do to dry it. I like to work with a 2-system pole, and I have a squeegee under here, and I can squeegee off the water, just like this. Pull it straight down, pull the water down and off. And this is really nice after a rainstorm. If you have a rainstorm, go out and squeegee off your windshield or the sides of your coach, because the dirt comes off the top and it comes down when you squeegee it. Then if I want to really polish that up and make it look very nice, what I'm going to do is take our RV drying towel. It's a 24 by 36 inch, so it's 2 foot by 3 foot. And it sticks on our Velcro, on our squeegee. And from the ground, I'm just going to polish this up. Just make it nice and shiny. And all I'm using is water. And look at that windshield shine. No more film on there. Now I'm going to invite my husband to come because I want to show you another technique. So come on over here, husband. One good way it works, let's just say we still have the bugs on the windshield. And what I want him to do is I want him to scrub off the bugs on the windshield right now. So we're going to start this process over again. He's scrubbing the bugs off. Let's say it's hot out today, 97 degrees. So I'm going to immediately follow with the drying towel. So we're not going to get any water spots. You can do this at the gas station. One's washing and one's drying. And you can go around your whole coach just like that. Now, one other thing that it works really good is to use your towel, and you can move the towel backwards. As it gets wet, you just pull it back. You start with the long part towards the RV, the short part towards the back. And that's how we go. So you always have a dry spot on your towel. Another thing you can do is use our mini greenie cloth. It's a 16-inch square bug scrubber. It will not scratch on your clear coat. And it's for places like your headlights, backs of your mirrors, places that the bugs go but your mop will not go. So what you do is use just water. So you can either dip it in the bucket and get it nice and wet, wring it out, and use it that way, and scrub the bugs off just with water. I can almost reach the top of that mirror. All right, so I've got the bugs off there. Now I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to use the other side to polish it. That works so good. So anywhere that the mop won't go, you use your bug scrubber meanie greenie cloth. And this is safe to use on diamond shield, on clear coat paint. It's a great cloth. It follows you right where it needs to go. That works great. These are all machine washable and dryable. Just don't use fabric softener. Okay, now I want to teach you how to wax so that you don't have to bring the ladder out. What I'm going to do today is use my Chanel mop pad, and this is on our 4-in-1 mop, and it's a squeegee. This is what I used earlier to scrub the bugs off. Has Velcro on the sides, has an angle adapter which goes up and over the top, washing the top, and we're going to wax the top that we can reach, and we're going to also wax the windshield. So I've put on a clean Chanel mop pad, and I'm going to use my Voom Gold, which is a product we also sell. It's a sealant, and what it does is it seals up, makes a beautiful shine, and it builds up, and then what happens is the bugs actually wipe off. So all you do is pump it, spray it, put it on there. And because this is a wax that you use and buff, I'm going to make my angle adapter straight so that I can wax with one side, just like that. And then I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to buff it. It works so good. And I don't have to get on a ladder. I'm more likely to do this more often when I don't have to bring out the ladder. So I'm waxing it, flipping it over, and I'm buffing it. You can use that on all your clear coat. You can use it on your windshield. I even use it on the inside of my shower. And the reason I do that is so that the soap scum does not stick. And I use it on Corian countertops to give it a nice shine. So it's a really versatile product. And the more I apply, the shinier showroom shine it gets. And then I'm just going to come back and buff it. And the trick is don't put on too much. Your mop will tell you when it needs just a little tiny bit more. That's all you do. Now down where you can reach, I won't use the mop of course because it gets a little awkward. So then what I use is my waxing buffing cloth. And I do it the same exact way, only I'm going to use my Voom Gold. You can spray it on your cloth. And this coach has some water spots on it we're going to take off. Ooh, that looks so much prettier. Wow, showroom shine. Wax it and buff it. Wax it and buff it. If you have just a little bit of dust, this is a great way to dust it at the same time while you're putting the finish on. Little wax. Little bird dropping right there. It took it right off. And you will like the way this product works with our microfiber. Now one thing is, when I use microfiber for wax, I save it for wax always. I don't use it for windows and mirrors inside. I just say, okay, that's my buffing cloth, my waxing cloth. And it works so great. And you can go around your whole coach, whether it's a fifth wheel or a motorhome, utility trailer, boat. Works on clear coat, gel coat. All of our products work on everything. Just get that nice showroom shine and a little exercise at the same time. That's pretty much all there is to it. Now, when you go around the sides, you can do it the same way my husband and I did, where you've got one person washing and the other person drying. And you just go all the way around, halfway down, and then you come back and you use your hand tools and do the bottom. So you're using the long pull up high, and then the bottom, you're using your cloth and just shining and buffing, giving it that beautiful polish. Dwane is cleaning the awning from the ground right now because it gets a lot of dust on it and bird droppings, and that pole reaches out long enough that you can actually clean the awning from the ground. He's just using water, just dusting it. And for more tricks like this, you'll need to come to my seminar and I'll teach you all the really good recipes. Now Dwane is cleaning the top of the motorhome, and that pole and that mop, the way the angle changes on it, he can go up and over the top where you would normally have to get on a ladder and reach. So he's using just water. He's cleaning the top and the sides from the ground. Simple little steps that will save you hours. You can use a little spray wax on there and get your showroom shine. The Voom Gold works great. It'll take off bug droppings, it'll take off water spots. Just keep your coach looking showroom perfect like when you first bought it. This works great also to clean your slides and on top of your slide. Between your awning and the top of the slide, the dirt goes in. We even had a bird nest in there one day. So you can get on a ladder for this part so that you can reach all the way up. The pole's long enough to go through, but as you can see, you need a few little steps to get a little higher. But that's important to clean that area because when you bring that slide in, you're going down the highway with all that pollen on there. And if you don't keep that clean, it's inside with you, getting your TV all dusty. So that angle on that adapter will go over the top of the coach, into places like that, down the sides. You can make it very versatile by changing it. Now we're going to clean on top of the awning roller, and rather than getting on a ladder, you just take your microfiber cloth down the top and it picks up all the dirt. And then you can clean underneath, and especially on your awnings on the sides where you bring them out, they get dirty underneath, and that mop works great for that also. Then you can clean off the water spots because you know Mother Nature makes those water spots coming down the sides. And simple and easy from the ground. So now you can clean your whole coach, a 40-foot motorhome or trailer, in 1 hour using these steps. This is all you do. Just add a little wax to your pad to get that showroom shine. Pick up all the dust as you go. Normally you would be on the roof doing that. Sometimes when you've been traveling all day and you just want to stop and do something, this is a great thing. Bring out your mop and your pad and just do a little cleaning. You can use it on windows. You can actually clean your screens also, if you have screens on the outside, with that same system. I hope this information has helped you today so that you do not have to get on a ladder and fall off. I want you to be able to clean your coach safely and efficiently with the right products. If you need any more information about our company, almostheavenmicrofiber.com, or you can email me from that website, or my number is 1-800-693-7468. We've been in business now going on our 21st year, and we appreciate all the support you've given us in the past, present, and future. Thank you.